Welcome to the Keenan Space Program. Last time I commented on the fact that I didn't know how to get into one of those specific orbits, but guess what? I got into one of them, and today we're going to get into the other one. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that, and we should have some fun there. And here we go. When you do get one of these position satellites in a specific orbit, you want to make sure you see all of the things that you need. This one needs power and needs an antenna. The last one over here needed a science lab, which I have used, but that's fine because I don't need to use it again. But there's a science lab right there. It's the thing that's open. But yeah, so let's get into this specific orbit. The most important thing about getting into one of these orbits, well, okay, there's several, but is the ascending node and the descending node, because that's generally going to be right on the equator. And so pretty much all of your orbits should cross that at some point. And you've noticed this is a pretty far up orbit, so it's pretty slow. I'm already like in a warp over 100 times. There we go. And stop. So once you get to, what do we have here? Is this the ascending node? This is the descending node. This is the descending node, and so what we're going to do to try to match that orbit is we're going to go to what's called normal and anti-normal. Those are the little pink things right here. So position yourself there, facing towards that, and just barely turn on the thrust and see what happens. So you notice our orbit's actually going the wrong way. It's tilting on the left is going up and the right is going down. It's not what we want. So let's go try anti-normal. Because I haven't quite memorized which is which. Or maybe this is normal and that was anti-normal. Well, regardless, if you're like me, you're not going to remember, and so you're just going to try one and see what works. So, we're going to try this one. Just barely turn on our thrust there. And there we go. It's going to start spinning around. And these orbits are slow enough that you really don't need to turn it on much more than that if you want. You can just leave it right there. I'm going to turn on a little bit more to speed things up, but it'll go pretty fast on its own. Just make sure you stay focused on that. Got my SAS here, trying to pull me somewhere. Actually trying to hold me still because the normal, I think this one is normal, because the normal one is trying to pull away. So we're going to try to get this orbit synced up with that one. It's pretty easy here. All we got to do is hold this, and eventually these orbits should be pretty close together. Luckily, Kerbal Space Program doesn't ask for absolute exactness. And closing up there, closing up there, closing up there. And a little bit more maybe? It's pretty close. So now what we are going to do is we're going to go to our apoapsis and our parapapsis? We're going to go to, parapsis. Wow. See, I'm just not used to saying it. We're going to go to our apoapsis and parapsis, and we're going to match them up. So let's move ahead in the orbit. Whee! And we're there. So we definitely need to bring this in. So, this part's easy. If you understand how to do this part of the orbit, you might not even need to watch the rest of this. Woo! Because it really is this simple. Now, we just start shrinking these up, pulling that in. And we're good there. Now we go way out. Fly back around this way. Instead of going to our apoapsis, we're going to go to their parapus. We're going to go from there. Now we need to speed up to expand this part. And once you've learned how to do this, it is some of the easiest money you will make in this game. You will very quickly find out that you just don't even need to worry about money. So you can see we are expanding a little bit out there, but that's alright. We'll take care of that pretty quickly. Just want to make sure we're crossing that. Perfect. Come over here. I just want to go on the opposite side of wherever you need to sync. Also, you set the focus as the moon or whatever you're trying to get in the orbit at, it's a lot easier. Alright, so we need to speed this one up. So let me speed it up. How's that looking? Focus moon. Done. Cool. Now we are going to go pedal again. Go back around in this orbit. When you are focused on the moon, make sure you keep track of which one is you, because it's no longer following you. So we just need to pull this in. And yeah. Pull that in. And now the easy part. Go to theirs and push out. Good. Alright, got this last little thing to fix and we should be golden. Should come right back over there. Oh, we need to pull in. Yeah, perfect. Now we just gotta hold it for 10 seconds. I think that's close enough. Yep. And there's our mission. Contract complete. Position the satellite around the moon. And if you look at this, like I said, 364,000. This is the easiest money you'll make once you know how to do that. Done. Now every time one of the contracts comes up the moon, I've still got enough fuel I could still do 2 or 3. So there you have it. That is how to get into a specific orbit of really anything. Where'd the moon go? Whatever, we'll focus on Kerbin. Oh, the moon's dark. There it is. But yeah, that's how you do it. Thanks for watching. Hope I wasn't too annoying. And don't forget to like, subscribe if any of this interests you, and I'll see you next time.